even now in your career feel more comfortable as the days go by?
Yeah, like I remember waking up. I remember like the night before, like every practice, I'd be stressed out, like because in my head, I'm just so hard on myself. Like I'm just thinking about everything. Like, I gotta do that right. I'm checking my notes. I gotta do that. I wrote this down. Gotta fix that. And now it's just so free. I wake up and all these guys like so I have young guys calling me like OG, and I'm like, dude, I'm only 30 years old, and but I forget we have a young team, and I've been here a while, so I think now just the demand of excellence, the way Gruden has. It's been 4 years, which is crazy that it's gone that fast. But it's 4 years of just him just demanding, to where I wake up in the morning and like I just expect it. Like we missed one ball yesterday, and I felt like I honestly felt like I missed eight. I went home and I was like, golly, like I can't stop replaying that play, But the stress isn't there when I wake up in the morning. The anxiety, and that's also different too, because like back then you're trying to make an impression. With all the coaching changes that we had, I'm trying to. It was literally trying to impress the next staff, or trying to impress the new guys, and all those kind of things. And once I got, we've talked about it too before. Once I got away from just trying to impress everybody else, and I just got comfortable with being me. Honestly, that's when I've played my best, And so hopefully I can play better this year, and it'll work out that way too.
Derek, when you don't have Darren Waller out there, can that sometimes be, especially in this setting, sometimes be a benefit, not to just yourself, but everyone else is getting other reps?
Absolutely, because everyone knows in certain looks where I'm throwing the football, and that's what happened in those first couple of days. I mean, when Darren's out there, we get a look. I'm checking plays to get him the ball, And when he's not out there, it's fun for me and Gru, because now I'm checking plays to get someone else a look. All right, you're one-on-one. You have to show us if you can do it. And I think we saw yesterday Henry step up big time, on some down the field type plays, and even across the middle today, type plays. And then you saw Brian really today really step up. We know what Hunter can do, and I think this is a good time because. There's certain plays that Hunter will usually run, or Waller usually run. Well, now we're letting Willie run them. We're letting Brian. We're letting Henry, John Brown. Zay's getting this. Keelan Doss today down the pipe. We're getting different guys, different looks, and it allows more for me. It builds trust, but more for the evaluators to see what we have.
Can that be a mental note that you put back there just in case down the road?
Yes, absolutely, because I'm not saying that in a weird way, but like I remember it, and I remember that coverage, so I know he can make that play for me. You know what I'm saying? And if he does it, I'm gonna give him another chance. If he doesn't, I'm gonna give him another chance. And then I'm like, he's probably not gonna make that play for me. And that's in your head, and it's not like it's a bad thing, because what Coach Gruden says, what we see on the practice film is what we expect in the game. So you definitely make those mental notes that okay. That's probably not the best matchup right now. I should probably go here to here, So it definitely stays there.
You guys have come in and spoken on like all or nothing that Gruden has said, and they've got different perceptions or definitions of what that is.
Yeah.
Some have said Super Bowl playoffs, others said work hard every day. Like when you hear him say this is all or nothing this year, like what do you think that means?
Oh yeah, the demand for us, no matter what he says right here, there's been one demand, and that's holding up that Lombardi Trophy. That's period. That is ultimate. That's all I care about, is holding that trophy up and holding that trophy up here. I think we all agree it'd be a special thing to do here. Bring that thing back here. We've seen the 3 trophies every time we walk in, and I stare at them all the time. I can't imagine anything cooler than that in football. And so the demand is excellence, that we would hold that trophy up, period. And to do that, we have to every day do the hard work and grind and push effort. Like it's not just 10 yards of effort. You see our receivers. I mean, you guys see them. Like now you're seeing guys catch the ball and dudes on the backside finish with them. And like you're like, yes, like that's championship level effort. And it's not just from the receivers. I watched Hankins the other day. I handed a ball off, I turned around, and Hankins stopped, put his foot in the ground, and beat 2 guys to the football. And that's the biggest man on our team, And I told him, I said, that right there is going to win us a Super Bowl, And I think it's that day-to-day grind that gets us to that end goal of what he expects.
There were a couple of reps where you went through your progressions, put it down, and ran a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering, was that by design or was it getting covered? And
yeah.
If it's getting covered, is that a sign that this defense is starting to kind of, come on?
Absolutely. It's competitive now. These these are live game reps. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to give credit to what they're doing, if you know what I'm saying. Like, these are tough reps. You know, every rep is a mental gymnastic. Every rep is tight coverage. You know, these guys, it's competitive. And so that's only making us better as an offense. And it's definitely making the defense better with all the weapons we have. Like, you know, we roll our ones out there, we got these weapons. We roll the twos out there, we roll the threes out there. There's still guys that have caught touchdowns in the NFL, you know, caught balls from me in games in the threes. And so, you know, it's super competitive. And, you know, guys like Casey Hayward, you know, Yannick, you know, those guys that we added, you know, even Kwiatkowski we added last year. But, like, you see these veterans, like, leading and pushing that competitiveness, and it's really a beautiful thing, man. It excites me. I'm trying to stay here, but it's exciting to watch.